Now they're going for two after missing earlier for the tie. No Shedeur. It's Judkins on the direct snap. He was supposed to pitch it, but didn't and couldn't. And now he's going to have to throw it, and he does. And it's incomplete. And the Titans hold him off. You know, it was a gadget play, creative play last week when they tried the direct snap to Harold Fannin that didn't work. And maybe a little bit too much on this one.
A little bit too much gadget here. A guy that's not a ball handler at the quarterback position, and you're supposed to pitch it right there. He lost his mind for a second. And then there was going to be a throwback, and the whole thing is just a disaster.
That looked like a Christmas Vacation movie. I don't know why you wouldn't want Shedeur Sanders out there just to start that play when you need that two-point conversion after he drove you downfield. So,
all right. So, your quarterback is 23-42, 364 yards, 3 TDs. Game's on the line, you're going for a two-point conversion. But you don't have him out there. I gotta say it. I don't think he would have pulled Dillon Gabriel out of the game if this was Dillon Gabriel going for, a game time drive. I don't. Game time two-point conversion, I don't think he ever pulled Dillon Gabriel. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't think we're even having this conversation. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Shedeur Sanders or Kevin Stefanski, however you pronounce it, one of them got to go. One of these guys will not be in Cleveland next year. Me, myself, Shedeur's a good quarterback. That team though, man, I understand what I'm about to say. I don't care what quarterback Cleveland has. If the O-line ain't fixed, it's going to hell in the handbasket. Yeah, do I think Shedeur should be the starter in Cleveland going forward? Yeah. But you got to fix the O-line. But after that, two-point conversion, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. Stefanski does not want Shedeur Sanders as his quarterback. It's more of we like to win the game, but we would have loved to tie that game up and try to force an overtime, but I don't want you to be the reason we tied the game up and forced it in overtime. You know what I'm saying? It's more that type of deal where the Seattle Seahawks wanted Russell Wilson to be the star in the Super Bowl against the New England Patriots. This head coach, he didn't want it to be the narrative, Shedeur Sanders drove down, forced the overtime with a successful two-point conversion. He does not want that. He didn't want that narrative. So again, terrible call. Terrible. But one of them's got to go. Stefanski or Sanders.
What was supposed to happen on that last two-point conversion?
Yeah, not going to get into all the specifics, Jeff, but obviously did not go as we thought it would.
Did you make that call or did Tommy?
Yeah, I make every call.
Was that play call yours or Tommy's?
I'm responsible for all of it.
His words, and nobody made him say it. He's responsible for all of it. And this goes back to what I just said. He's also responsible for Shedeur Sanders being on the sideline for that 2-point conversion. He did not want the headline to be Sanders drives Browns downfield, ties the game up, and potentially winning the game in overtime. It's I don't know, like, is it that Shedeur is rubbing him the wrong way? Cause I can't even lie. At first, I thought Shedeur was kind of arrogant and cocky. Then I'm like, wait a minute. You got to have a little bit of edge about yourself in the NFL. You're going to need that in the NFL. You're going to have to be a bit of a dick in the NFL, you know, if you're going to go. Yeah. No, I like this kid's arrogance. I like the cockiness. You got to have it. You're going to need that. And he hasn't played bad. God knows he didn't play bad yesterday. I think if Cleveland plan on keeping Stefanski, hey, trade Shedeur. If you know you got plans to keep Shedeur as your quarterback, if you're the owner, if you know that's your plan, you're going to have to find another coach. This coach does not like Shedeur Sanders. He does not want him as his quarterback. It's not going to work. It's oil and water. It ain't going to happen. I never would have pulled a quarterback who's thrown 3 touchdown passes. Yeah, 1 INT. But he's thrown 3 touchdown passes. Like, what are you thinking? Only thing you can be thinking, I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy to tie this game up. I don't want that headline. One of them got to go.
Completions you will ever see. Ward fighting for his life just to get rid of that football outside. Man, that is incredible.
He showed a lot of strength.
And yeah, look, we all root for Shedeur Sanders. He's a good quarterback, but let's not ever get it twisted. Cam Ward was the best quarterback to come out of the draft. Okay? And you're hearing that from me, and you're probably hearing it from me first. No one else is probably going to say it. Cam Ward was 14 with 28, 117 yards, 2 TDs, 1 INT, which aren't great numbers. If you look at that team he's on, that young man has ran for his life all year long. If the Tennessee Titans can build around him, can put that offensive line together, they have a chance of doing something really special. They have their guy. They just got to put pieces around him. And that stiff arm to that defender yesterday, was that not something amazing? I mean, I've never seen a quarterback go through that much just to throw the ball away and not take a sack. That's that's will. Those are things you can't coach. If the Titans can just build around him, they've got their guy. They just got to put pieces around him. That young man is going to be very special. He is going to be really special. But it starts with his front office.